I hope everyone's doing wonderful today, because I know I am. I've decided to play Control for my stream. Because I've been wanting to play this game, and it came out as a free game on PlayStation. So I'm going to play it. By Joe, I will play it. Okay, we're there. Let's play some Control. I haven't played any of this yet. Everything looks to be working. Hi, cat. Yes, hi. Let's make sure we have subtitles on. You're a good cat, but you need to stop being in my face. Good morning, golden guy. Must have subtitles on. Background subtitles, yes, yes, yes. Must always have subtitles. Bud? You're acting like I remember you. We have not had any conversations, we have not talked ever, so I don't know you. Hello, Maki. How are you today? Oh, hey, sis. Just playing some Control. This should be fine, I think. Is there a hidden symbol I'm supposed to be seeing? No, it's just those two. Go down to 50 brightness. I'm doing good this morning. Just decided to stream. Do. Oh, this is me starting to play this. I was saving it for stream. And Golden Guy, I don't care if you're in chat, but do not start drama. This is your only warning. No drama.
Fair warning. This is gonna be weirder than usual. Can't be helped. You called me. So here I am. I know I shut you out sometimes. I'm always glad to hear from you. It's just that I get my hopes up. So many times it's led to nothing. I found nothing. It's like we live in a room and there's a poster on the wall. We stare at it and we think that's the whole world. The room and the poster. The picture's something nice. A landscape, a famous person. Like in that movie, what is it called? The prison movie. The room's a cell, and the picture, it's different for each of us. It can be beautiful or terrible, but we're all transfixed. But it's all a lie. Something to distract us from the truth. They're lying to us. We're lying to ourselves. The room's not the world. The world is much bigger and much stranger. There's a hole hidden behind that poster that leads to the real world. We all feel safe in that room. But sometimes something crawls out from behind the poster. And the ones that see it happen freak out and try to forget what they saw. I'm here. Why did you bring me here? Hello?
We are here.
Anyone here?
In the game known as Control. Yes, it's kind of an action thriller with a little bit of horror elements. I was just letting the scene play out because I don't like to talk over them unless I can do funny commentary. I can't fit through that. I gotta go that way. It's very much in the vibes of the SCP type of style. It does. Certain objects are not allowed inside the Bureau. Recent incidents have necessitated an issued reminder on prohibited materials. Unauthorized weapons, pagers, laptops, smartwatches, smartphones, smart gaming devices, anything smart. Number 2 pencils. Any objects considered iconic representations of an archetypal concept, e.g. rubber ducks, ketchup bottles, etc., etc. All material under Bureau investigation is to be brought in through the private entrances. If you see any lobby personnel in breach of these policies, please notify your supervisor immediately. Yeah, that's true. I just don't do it as often as I probably should. Oh, see you, kitty. I don't always feel great, so I don't stream too often. Hello, Bella. See you later, Golden.
This seal. I saw it a long time ago.
Oh, that's not a setup for a horror movie.
It in my dreams.
This is totally not horror. I'm gonna stare here at the white noise and hope nothing comes out of the TV. Wow, that's a whole bunch of blacked out and redacted. Staffing, surveillance, blank, data center initiative, construction, minor expenditures, office equipment, janitorial costs, blank, mold removal, HQ livability costs. For cost breakdown spreadsheet, see page 5. For 5-year comparison chart, see page 9. Yeah. Why are they redacting their own costs? How are you gonna know what you're paying for? I mean, seriously. Oh, I can sprint. Yes! There we go. Resolution's fixed itself. Pictures aren't quite revolving right, but there's... Okay. It's hard to read what that says. Director. Our Bureau at work. Head of research. Okay. Aww. I hope your day gets better, Marky. Oh, is this the bathroom? Is this the lavatory? Can I find loot in the lavatory? No. It's not a Borderlands game. There's no loot in the toilet.
Federal Bureau of Control. All these years I've been looking for them and they were hiding in plain sight.
Can I get in there? It does indeed. I can zoom in. Aha! I found the zoom button. What does it say on these things? It's hard to read. I don't know. Too small for me. My eyes aren't that well. Badoo, badoo, badoo. Ooh, is that loot? It is loot. Federal Bureau of Control. Hello! As you all should know by now, the R4 reports are due by the end of the week. We're still waiting on them from a number of people. If you need an extension, please request form R4.E from your supervisor. If you think you're exempt from filing an R4, then you need to get written permission from your department chief saying so. Remember, R4s are mandatory under Section 75.2 of the Employee Manual. If your R4 requires interdepartmental claims, then please contact the appropriate department head. Dr. Darling, Miss Marshall, Mr. Salvador, or Mr. Kirkland, as needed. They'll be busy on Thursday in their annual policy review, so please schedule accordingly. Best, your admin team. Sorry for the noise. There was an infill alert going out for a place nearby. That's no bueno. I'm not going to be out and about today, but I'll keep my eyes out if I ever go out. Hey Val, how you doing? I hear someone talking and singing music.
Hello?
Can I just start your recording here?
Hey, excuse me.
There you are. You are here about the job. Janitor's assistant. You need to go to the interview. Go that way to the elevator.
Thanks. Elevator that way. Got it.
Very good. I'm Ahti, the janitor, by the way. You work for me. You can say I sent you. If they don't hire you, then hell of it. There be work for the axe. Take them behind the sauna.
I've done enough night shift loner jobs to know it makes us come off weird. Ahti the janitor is a friendly face in my book.
Better than somebody with no face at all. Think about it. No face.
But that said, I know what you're thinking. If there's an axe murderer around, that's him.
Oh, it's all bright and shiny over here. Yeah, now we're gonna start doing this crazy looping shit. Cause yeah, I walked through this door the first time. And I came up that way and went around. And now there's a door where the janitor's picture was.
The cell and the poster. I was 11 years old the first time I saw behind the poster. They told me I imagined it. I've been trying to pull it down ever since. Will you help?
Welcome to Control, everyone.
Did I lose you there for a moment? You know what's on my mind. My baby brother, Dylan. 17 years since the men of this bureau took him.
I don't like hearing alarms. That's never a good sign, hey? Let's see it. Internal lockdown in effect. Building lockdown in effect. Multiple containment breaches detected. Multiple building shifts detected. Head of research override. HRA protocol activated. Ah, shit. Approved terminology reminder. Reminder, RE. Drafting any public-facing material. While pending any notifications of death related to the Willow, please adhere to the following guidelines. I got a raid? Hello again, Val. You raided me. I was not expecting a raid. He brought his friendos. Welcome back. Hope your day's going amazing now, bud. I thought you were still out traveling. Oh, is it not working again? God darn it. I have the thing. Well, the other day it was blocking people and now it's just not working. This Nightbot is having issues. I don't know. I'll fix it later. I don't really know why it's not working. I have a feeling this Nightbot just hates me. I have no idea. I'm gonna have to take a detailed look later on to figure out why it's doing it. Any loot? No? Do not eat the mold. Okay. Why would I eat mold? Why would anybody eat mold? So that's locked. Everything is in lockdown. Trek, do not disturb. Barbara, I am not to be disturbed. Cancel all of my appointments for the day. For the rest of the week, I can't trust them, Barbara. Not a single one. Well, that doesn't seem ominous at all.
Shit.
He dead.
Shit. You want me to pick it up? The murder weapon? Really?
Yeah, the friendo who talks in my head wants me to pick up said murder weapon.
And there goes the poster.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner and you're it.
Look at this place.
Flipping board.
Where am I?
The contact starts tattoos we see in your mind. This service weapon, it has many forms. Like the house prison you currently are in. Hi. I have a melee. Okay, what kind of melee is that? What am I, Superman?
The same gun.
Control the gun / house. And I chose to be the chosen one.
Okay. Now I have a gun.
Now you have a gun. Shall we? Destroy the copy / targets. That doesn't do much damage, but that's okay. How do I reload? Oh, it just does it over time. Okay. Regulates ammo automatically when not in use. Okay. Well, hi. There we go. There we go, that's not too bad. Oh, they're shooting back. They're shooting back. They learned how to shoot. Enemies can drop health elements when damaged. Collect health elements to restore health. You / we wield the gun / you. The board appoints you. Congratulations, Director.
Something's coming.
Something's...
This threat. An attack. Duty as director. Keep the Bureau safe.
Did you hear that? It's the dead man. Right after the pyramid spoke to me, and it was just noise, and I understood every word. And this gun's alive. You know what? I'm happy. Happy to be here.
Proceed further into the Bureau.
Down outside. Is it safe to go?
I have a map with a bunch of question marks. Wait, a side door. I seen that. Alright, you have a good day. Get all the work done, as much unfun as that is. Yeah, I seen that map, but I don't know how to get over there. Whatever. I don't see a switch or anything. Oh! Well then.
You can't let this happen. 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 You can't let this happen.
Well, that's not good. Something tried to invade my
You
mind.
stopped it. You... Oh, thank you. That was... horror.
I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back, guys. Sorry for the delay. Let's continue this shenanigan. What did I do? Hiss Guard. Field research on Hiss entity, Hiss Corrupted Security Guard. The Bureau has many security personnel. The Hiss was quick to take advantage of this fact. Whew. Hiss Guards used the standard issue ball pump rifles they carried prior to corruption, while the armored guards carry pump action shotguns. They have no observed paranormal abilities with the exception of that certain Hiss Guards are protected by a shielding of this dense Hiss resonance, capable of stopping bullets. Is the shielding a result of prolonged Hiss corruption? Does the Hiss mature in organic hosts over time? More data is needed. Did the Hiss target individuals with combat training? Does the Hiss have that level of cognizance? Does it utilize hosts for tasks they are best suited to? Combat trained hosts are reserved for combat? These are all questions for later though, as it is obvious that corrupted individuals retain knowledge of the use of their weapons. Refer to file blank for a full report. What was this? Service weapon. No unique procedures required for containment. Description: the object's form is variable. When bound, the object allows paratulitarians to blank. This object must only be bound by an individual seeking the role of blank. The object will determine whether blank. If rejected, the applicant is terminated. This process is dictated by the blank, though their criteria is unknown. The object was discovered inside of the oldest house, in the room that is now used as the director's office. The popular hypothesis, blank, many forms throughout history, blank. Mjolnir, Excalibur, Veronasta, all weapons that blank of their wielders. If objects of power are the convergence of forces based on the collective subconscious, then this may be the original manifestation of that event. If this is the case, blank. So many redacted statements.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. A side note, remember to cover their connection to the astral plane as well. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner and you're it. Lose and you're, well, fired. Thank you. I'm Dr. Darling, Head of Research, Federal Bureau of Control.
Okay. Okay. Also, this blue stuff is health elements, but I didn't need any because I didn't take any damage. Wait. Is that my picture? Jesse Faden is my full name. Oh, this house. I guess that is this place. I guess I probably need a key card. That doesn't seem good. That doesn't seem good at all.
The hotline. Secure line of communication. Guidance. Reach the hotline.
Okay.
The hotline, says the dead man. Okay.
Yeah, there's people shooting at me. Okay, where are you? Oh, you're over there now. That's better. Ooh, there was an extra thing in here. Executive meeting minutes. Rearing cost of AWE response. Update on mold eradication efforts. Upcoming annual salary review. New supplier of coffee filters to be found in Betty. Please come prepared. Thank you for your time. Yeah, this place changes.
Reminder, if you experience an unanticipated building shift, follow these simple steps. 1. Search the room for any altered items or objects of power. 2. Carry the altered item or object of power to the nearest safe room. 3. Wait for Bureau staff to find you and the object. If there are no altered items or objects of power in the vicinity, then reach your supervisor via the nearest intercom and await further instructions. Thank you for your attention.
Okay. Well, found out I can shoot through this. And that's definitely not a solid wall. Yeah, I can go through it. I can bust through it like Rambo. I know there's another person shooting at me. Oh, there's more than one. Okay. That's not creepy at all. Dinner reservations. Dinner reservations at 7 p.m. at Chez Ombre. Wife will meet you there. Don't be late. Flowers are ready for you at lobby reception. Remember, she is turning 46. Well, that's just a secretary who's literally setting up everything for you. Shelter. Someone was in here and it looks like it didn't help them. Loot. Undefined reading material. Oh. Marshall, AWE investigations. From Marshall's eyes only. Marshall, we checked out the suspected AWE in Duluth. Wasn't anything, just like the house fire before this, and the malfunctioning clothes dryer before that. My team is getting pretty sick of duds. We need to find a better way of sorting through the fake AWEs from the real things, or you need to rotate these field agents off for a bit. Anyway, we're en route to Sherman Ranch, next one on the list. Let's hope it's a little livelier there. Sincerely, Special Agent Keenum. Oh, that's unfortunate. Wow, this doesn't look lovely. Central Executive
tried to invade me earlier. The hiss burrowing into everything in this place. Is the hiss your enemy? Alright, it's our enemy. That babble's contagious. It burrows in.
Federal Bureau of Control, how to handle unscheduled visitors entering the lobby. Start with the following. Welcome to the Federal Bureau of Control. Established in 1964. Okay. Got more details on the car. established in 1964 as part of an effort to strengthen government relations. We are proud to serve the United States and her people as we strive for transparency and excellence in all aspects of our esteemed nation's infrastructure. If they do not leave, then ask them these questions. Are you here to see someone? Are you from New York City or just visiting? How did you find this place? If their answers are sufficiently harmless, explain that this is a secure federal office and that they'll need to leave. If their answers seem blank, escort them to a private room. There, perform the gunner's psychological assessment. If their responses are within the acceptable range of deviance, then blank immediately. Remember, there's no such thing as too suspicious.
Like an infuriating melody that makes you hum it over and over.
Urban legends. Urban legends are believed to affect the creation of altered materials, but can also dictate the characteristics of an altered world event. Urban legends are understood as the modern evolution of Jung's archetypes. We recognize certain blank, informed by our own blank, and popularized by our media. We have additionally proven that urban legends can even be artificially blank in popular culture, using blank, our Bureau-made anthology television program. Once the seeds are sown, human imagination exaggerates the details. Certain paranatural phenomena contain clear elements of popularized folklore, AWEs that only occur on blank. A pair of scissors that consume human blank through 2 punctures of the blank. At the flip. These details living in the minds of so many have been given strength through belief. Urban legends are not just stories for children. They are paranatural realities waiting to happen. Ah, that's better. Let's check this other room now. Walk past the creepy floating people. That looks like something I need to get to. I figured it wasn't going to be that easy. Oh, you got armor. Get some health back. Go on the outskirts and hit the weaker enemies first. You are not the weaker enemy. Oh. Loadout, and I got something? Personal mod. More energy. Sure, it's the only one I got right now. Weapon mod, reload speed. Sure. Assets. Hidden trend.
When's the control point? What does that mean?
Well, we can give it a try.
Fix it. Holy shit! You did it! We did it!
Hello? Can you hear me? Are you with us? With the Bureau?
I can't tell you how happy I am to talk to somebody sane.
The feeling's mutual. Yeah, I'm Pope, Emily Pope, Dr. Darling's assistant.
My turn. Should I lie?
No, tell the
Jesse
truth.
Faden. I'm just visiting.
I should have lied.
Oh, shit. You're the new director. Hold on. We're coming out.
Director Faden. Call me Jessie. Okay, Jessie. I'm Emily.
Hi.
Look, somehow this hostile force, this hiss, that works? Somehow the hiss managed to infiltrate the building without any warning.
And just like that, my name for it is official. The hiss. Like the sound of poison gas leaking in.
We're in full lockdown. It seems to have spread everywhere and to everyone not protected by an HRA. And, extraordinarily, you. You are the director, and that makes you special by definition. Trench is no longer the director, obviously. I'm sorry, I'm talking too much. This whole situation is just a lot.
Fair.
Trench is dead. Shot. Ah. I found his body. And the gun. Do I tell her it looked like a suicide?
The service weapon.
Also, and this can sound crazy, he keeps appearing to me, saying things. It's hard to make out, but he told me to cleanse the control point, push the hiss out. The whole room shifted around.
You did that? And you entered the building when it was already in the lockdown, before you became the new director? How?
I don't know.
I'm not ready to tell her about you yet. A janitor let me in.
I love it. This is fucking unbelievable. I can't even... Look, Jessie, I have a million questions, and you probably have a million more.
Like, do you know my brother Dylan? Not yet.
But there's something I need to ask you to do first.
Okay.
If you can cleanse a control point, then you can maybe cure those infected or possessed by the hiss. Because if that's possible, our options are very different.
Emily Pope. I don't know her, but I like her already. She's the opposite of the faceless agency I've blamed for what happened to me for so long. But I can't trust her yet. Or rather, the Bureau she's a part of. Yes. I can try. I'm speaking for you, of course. We can try it together.
We will definitely
Okay.
try it.
You with me? We did it before. Push the hiss out.
Let's go and try and see what happens here. Nope, doesn't work. Damn.
It didn't work. The hiss has burrowed too deep. Ripping it out rips them apart.
Let's go tell Emily our results. Where are you? Where'd you go? Oh, you're up there.
I can't cleanse them. I saw. It was worth a shot. Thank you, Director. Jessie.
She's gonna get that done eventually.
I'm gonna tell her why I'm here. I'll risk it.
Listen. The Bureau was involved in an incident in my hometown, Ordinary, 17 years ago. The Bureau came in and covered the whole thing up. I've been looking for this place for a long time.
That's enough. Maybe that's too much already. I can't tell her about Dylan and the rest yet.
I've seen mentions of an Altered World event case dealing with Ordinary. You were at Ground Zero as a child? It was one of the big ones. and before my time. And very classified. I can try to dig out some old files for you. My boss, Casper Darling, would know, but he's missing.
Of course he is.
I think he knew this was coming, or suspected. He came up with the HRAs, the Hadron Resonance Amplifiers. I think they're what saved us. A few of us. And Director Trench would know.
Trench. The ghost, or whatever he is. He mentioned something called the Hotline. Said I should find it.
It's another object of power, like the gun, an old Bakelite telephone. A direct line of communication between the director and the board. Maybe he can talk to you more clearly through that. I mean, Trench has years and years of experience. He might know how to destroy the Hiss.
Where is the hotline?
It's kept in the communications department through the mailroom. It's part of this sector, so we can access it even with the lockdown in place. We'll get the door open for you.
Okay, that's my next stop.
That's Tomasi's department. He's the head of communications. I don't think he had an HRA. He kind of made a point about not wearing one earlier. Keep an eye out.
Yeah.
They call me the director. That's not me. I'm not a director type. I'm not a leader. Why am I here? I think you already know. Yes, I came for my brother, but there are other reasons too. I said I was looking for answers, but I might never understand them. I'm not looking for proof. This is already it. More than enough. No matter what they told me all those years, I know it's real now. I didn't imagine this. I want to be a part of this world. What scares me shitless is that I finally found it. Only to see the Hiss destroy it all.
Alright, Jesus, I got so much more stuff. Welcome to the old house. So, energy boost or health recovery per element pickup? I think I'll keep energy boost for now. Collectibles.
This is all new to you, so don't hesitate to ask me anything you want to know. There are no stupid questions. The door to the hotline should be in the communications department.
Where did the Hiss come from?
I'm not sure. You said the Hiss was here when you entered. Did you see anything like that outside before you came in?
No, just inside.
The source is internal then. See, the oldest house is a sprawling complex with openings to other places as well. I don't even know where to start looking. But in the context, it's good news. The lockdown holds. The Hiss escaping the building would be the end. Pretty shitty world out there if you ask me, but I wouldn't want the Hiss to destroy it.
With you on that, Emily.
Yeah, agreed. The oldest house.
You mentioned the oldest house. What is it?
This building, the Bureau headquarters, the oldest house, is a shifting place. You've seen it. It transcends its physical limits.
I've been to New York a few times. How did I notice this place?
It's an attribute of the building. This is a place of power. The oldest house doesn't like attention, so unless you're purposely trying to find it, you don't, which is perfect for us. The work we do here is essential, but unstable. The Bureau prefers not to be noticed. And we need strong walls to make sure nothing gets out.
So without you, I never would have found the front door.
Okay.
Director
This
Trench.
Trench guy. I keep hearing him in my head. Is he a ghost? Haunting me?
I doubt we're talking about a ghost in the traditional sense, but an echo maybe. See, if he was killed by the service weapon, your gun, maybe it's his final thoughts recorded by the bullet in his brain, like a deep space probe sending back data. But that's just a hypothesis on my part. I need the gun to research it. But you better hold on to that given the circumstances.
I think I will. Yeah.
Yeah, you might need it to shoot some more people.
Can you tell me what an object of power is exactly? This is all...
I'm gonna get some more water really quick.
Well, don't worry, I love going over the basics. So objects of power are mundane objects that house paranatural energies and have developed a link to the astral plane and can thus be controlled, which is what differentiates them from altered items, which are still housings of paranatural forces, but are more volatile and cannot be bound in the peri-utilitarian sense. Got it?
Did she memorize this? Got it. Thanks.
I'm back.
So
Oh,
HRA
so much
stop you from becoming Hicks.
It seems that way. I mean, I hadn't even heard of an HRA until a few weeks ago when Dr. Darling started handing them out. Well, I began analyzing mine as soon as I got it. And each one seems to emit a powerful short-range frequency way beyond anything I've ever seen.
Doesn't the timing seem suspicious?
I thought that too. Dr. Darling usually likes to unveil his latest breakthrough in big presentations. With these, he just passed them out. Yeah, his behavior makes me wonder what exactly he knew.
Thanks, Emily.
And cat's gotten quiet.
I'm sure I'll have more questions soon.
Just let me know.
Is there any paperwork I can pick up in here? I see something. I like loot. Give me loot. Undefined reading. Aha! Wants me to go that way? So I will go every direction that's not that way. Requires level 3. This is a jukebox. What the flip? This is an object of power, I guess? How do I open? Can I open? I can't open. But the jukebox. That's in lockdown, so it's not going to let me up. Let's try over here and see if we can find more papers or something. That's the way I'm supposed to go. I opened the shelter already. That's the director's room. What's up here now that everything's not all wonky? See? You look around, you find loot. This looks like a normal room now. Huh. Shifted bathroom complaint. Listen, I know you can't control building shifts, but the executive level restroom has been missing for weeks now. I worked my ass off in the Islamabad station for 3 years. I've earned the right to endure a nice workplace shitter. If you can't bring it back, at least find out where it went. So the bathroom went missing? Well, that's just mean. Oh. More papers. I must have more data. Security order. Oh, Jesus, that's a bunch of blanks. Blank, a shark and his blank, although secure, blank. Permission to blank. Following basic protocol, blank. Shoot to kill, blank. Good luck. That's a whole bunch of redacted. Technology restrictions. Technological limitations of the oldest house. Summary. The oldest house imposes certain limitations on our bureau, but by far the most restrictive is the inability to use certain technological instruments. The oldest house does not allow devices that receive or emit any blank signal. Radio waves are the only transmittable signal in the oldest house, and even those are often unreliable. If the power of collective unconscious is taken into account, it could be that certain pieces of technology are too new in the cultural blank for the oldest house to blank them. Similarly, these items have not been known to become receptacles for altered status. Technology may be moving at too fast a pace for the blank to occur. Modern technology tends to disappear or break here, sometimes quite violently. Blank agents have been injured by cell phones exploding in their pockets while entering the oldest house. So don't bring your cell phone to work, kids. You bring your cell phone, it might blow up. Well, this looks better and cleaner. This all looks much cleaner. Get me my material. Okay, that's the director's office is right here. Huh. What's in here? Aha, there's loot. Sorry, I had to yawn there. This place is a lot bigger than I thought. Jesus. Oh, I can't shoot them. Looks like I looted this just fine over here. I have a level 1 key card, so I guess I'm going down. Going to my bloody objective.
There it is again. A welcome message.
Well, this place is a mess. So I need to find a key card for access. Okay then. Okay. This does extra damage for headshots. Travel costs. Summary. Visited the following Nevada accommodations: Desert Sun Inn, Big Sky Motel, Starlight Motel, In-N-Out, Aztec Court, Sleepy Bear Motel, Silver Spurs Ranch, El Gato Blanco Inn, A+ Lodge. Accommodation price, meal price, gasoline price, minibar. Why is there a minibar? I do wonder if a motel called the Ocean View is going to be found in a landlocked state, but hey, I guess I'm not paid to think, right? And for the record, I again request that you give us the budget to get 2 rooms each night. Agent Riley and myself are very tired of sleeping in the same room. See you on the road, Agent L. Hines. The boys in research said that performing rituals may help identify any places of power. Drinking these little whiskeys is my ritual. Okay, what did I get? A new personal mod? It's the same. Okay. Wow, this place seems wonderful there. Lots of dead people everywhere. Reload for a sec. It helps you got your giant thing glowing. With my bad aim, this helps a lot. That's better. Oh heavens, no, I'm not touching that right now. Well, I found loot in the bathroom. I found more loot in the bathroom. Unstable area notice. Please be aware. Due to recent fluctuations of the nearest control point, this area stability has been downgraded to yellow. Reference chart. Green. Stable. Yellow. Low possibility of unanticipated building shifts. Orange. High likelihood of unanticipated building shifts. Red. Frequent unanticipated building shifts. Cool. Havana summary. Event summary. An auditory event occurred at the United States Embassy in Havana, and during the majority of the diplomatic staff stationed there. Blank desks were reported and any outgoing information has been managed. Event response. Bureau agents arrived at the embassy on the same day as the event was reported through federal channels, but were too late to witness the AWE, which is reported to have been blank. Staff experienced sudden intense vibrations and noise, accompanied by an intense pressure in the ears. This lasted for blank minutes. No visual phenomenon was witnessed. The scene was cordoned off, and the embassy staff were transported to the continental U.S. After Formula I-9 was recited in the vicinity, a single cowboy boot began to vibrate, identifying it was an altered item. The item was contained and brought to the Bureau for examination. A cowboy boot? Hiss barrier. The Hiss resonance field is a physical impediment that is difficult to define. Hiss barriers appear as ways to impede escape or access by Bureau personnel. Two methods have been discovered for lowering them. 1. Destroy the multiple concentrated resonance resources found in the vicinity. 2. Destroy the Hiss entities in the area. The resonance fields seem to require support for their size and density from other non-connected sources of Hiss resonance. Without the ability to draw from these sources, the barrier will fall. Does an inactive structure made of Hiss resonance qualify as a conscious being? Does this distinction make any difference when considering the Hiss? What does the very act of building walls to prevent our movement tell us about the Hiss? To what degree is it watching and planning? Refer to file blank for a full report. Okay then. Oh yeah, no. That mode does not seem nice. I seen that up there. Get back up there. Oh. Come on. Yay! Trying to hide things from me, you little jerks. This door is very locked. Obviously, it wants me to go down that room or over there. I'm not sure which way. There we go. I must have some of my health back. Okay.
It's overpowering here. You don't want me anywhere near it. With you on that.
Okay, so that way is hurtful. So yeah, I guess I'm going the other way. The only way which I'm not going to die at. I need some more health first. Nom. There we go. Why am I worried about energy when I have nothing that gives me energy that I use energy for? Damage while on low health or reload speed. I'd rather have the reload speed, thank you. Now let's go mess with some people, shall we? Deaders. I have a very bad feeling about this giant red glowing room. Yeah, I could tell you were security guards. Former security guards. See if I can bait them down here. Yep, they found the way. Okay, so that's how you get down. That works. If I punch it hard enough, it goes away. Oh shit. I didn't expect there to be more of them. I fucked up. Trench, dead letter approval. Greetings, Director Trench. I'd like to thank you for approving my request for the Dead Letters Archive. Cataloging the Bureau's collection of delinquent mail will provide an extremely handy database that research teams can use to search for any connections or related topics found among the letters. Aside from the more functional purposes, the archive will allow us to preserve these windows into authentic human encounters with the paranatural world. The letters came to us from various places and times, gathered by the Postal Service as undelivered. The Bureau is the perfect home for them. I realize not all letters contain accounts of genuine paranatural events, but even the erroneous ones allow us insight into how the unknown is perceived by real people. Of course, I will first compile a system to allow us to analyze the letters for any information or suspected connections to AWEs and other altered materials. So thank you again. Can't wait to delve into my dead letters. Okay. I need to fix this place up. The whole building's all messed up. I believe it was... Oh, there's still people up there. Okay. I'm coming. I'm coming to shoot you in the face. Or hit you. Whatever happens first. This looks much clearer now. What's this?
Just look at it.
There we go.
Just look at it. 8 inches wide and capable of storing a whopping 80 kilobytes. Stolen by our friends at the CIA, the disk held the launch codes to Soviet nukes. This is not the disk, of course, but one exactly like it. A perfect fusion of concepts vibrating in the Cold War era collective unconscious. A receptacle. It is a receptacle for dangerous energies to hone in on. And they did. We don't have the details, but when things started flying around the disk, it was transferred to us. It's an object of power. OOP. Oops. Oh, and it can launch things telekinetically through the air. To date, we've launched maybe 3 dozen pencils. And once, we even launched a cup.
Huh.
Inches wide and capable of storing a whopping 80 kilobytes.
What is this? Machine God. That doesn't sound good. I had a dream and I built the thing I saw in my dream. A machine that will contain God, but not the God you know, or the ones anyone knows. A new God. This machine will be his body, his heart, and his mind. I made it just like the dream showed me. This doesn't sound good. I used the motor from the refrigerator, and the coils from my toaster, and the fans, plus the timing belt from my car's engine, and the wheels from my son's skateboard. God can't move yet, but the dream said he would learn how on his own. This is just a beginner's body. Like a baby's with a machine instead. God only needs a place to start. If you want to interview me, please contact me at the address on the envelope. My phone does not work anymore. I had to use the dialing plate on God. Okay then. That doesn't seem good, and this is where I came from? Yes, but that's creepy now. And these offices are now entirely accessible. Dead presidents. To whom it may concern, I am being contacted by the past presidents of the United States of America. They appear as spirit guides, giving me their wisdom. John Adams keeps saying I need to fix things. I need to fix America, but I can't really understand him. They all have a lot of opinions. Please tell me I'm imagining it, but Theodore Roosevelt showed me how to fix my lawnmower. I didn't know a thing about lawnmowers. Explain that. I have great dead men telling me about the past and the present. If you'd like to use my abilities to help run the government, please let me know. I know the White House could use me. In yours in earnest, James Bartholomew. Huh. So he talks to dead presidents. Interesting. I have a ghost friend myself. Book Club, Penny. Hello, avid readers. The Bureau Book Bunch will converse at the usual spot in the corner table of the cafeteria at 5 p.m. on Tuesday. Currently discussing Unless You by J.D. Brooks. Everyone should get their reviews to me by Monday before lunch so I can generate some conversation starters before the meeting. Happy reading.
Missing in actions. She walked into the city and didn't come back. I don't know what missing in actions is, but I sure wish someone would find her.
I'll help you look, Telfer. We'll find your mama together.
Okay. They got the whole creepy vibe down real good, don't they? There's level 2 required. I checked over there already, so I guess we're going this way.
Communications. We're on the right track.
Lots of blood. I don't like there being blood everywhere. No loot in this bathroom. Well then. Why are these sealed? They're all sealed. Exclusive to Shatter. I don't have that. I guess I gotta go this way. I just seen him get killed by, oh my god. It looks like I can't do anything about that. Well, here's some info. The Book Club, Samson. Book Club Notes for Penny by L. Sampson. So I don't usually read a lot of sci-fi, but as far as space operas go, this was alright. The title, Unless You, could refer to a bunch of things in the book, I guess. But I thought it was a little vague and stupid. The way the characters kept throwing it around almost like a catchphrase got real annoying, real fast. The best part of the story was the space battles. I sided with the Fixers, obviously, because they had the coolest tech and their motives made the most sense to me. Honestly, if I had to choose between some hoity-toity flowers and guns space hippies, or a badass bunch of warriors who go around devouring planets like cheap sushi on a Sunday, I know who I'm picking. The scene where they invade City Planet and convert the entire population using those brainworms, and that space dog fight between those two ace pilots, signed me the fuck up. What kind of ruined the whole thing for me was when my favorite character got killed not even halfway through the story, by getting a battery cylinder launched into his face by a gravitational anomaly. His death didn't feel necessary at all. Oh, that's unfortunate when your favorite character in the book dies. Those are feels, man. Those are real feels. Looks like you died to some pneumatic tubes. I think that's what they're...
Object of power. Looks like the Hades have latched onto it. We need to...
Okay. That's good. This is a temporary break. Run, Forrest, run! The floppy disk / nuke can be bound to gain launch/telekinesis. Teach us to believe, Director.
It's harder to hear you when I'm here. It's like the channel's been changed. The board's in charge here. Their pyramids in Bureau Seal. Are they really the ones pulling the strings?
Oh, I guess this is testing time.
I'm no one's director.
Okay, so R1, grab and launch items. I guess this is what I need energy for. Interesting. Oops. Oh, now this is far more fun than just hitting them with bullets. That works. Whoa, 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 whoa. The hiss/noise burrowing into our astral plane / secret base. We must stop / mute them, Director. So the hiss is trying to get to the board. The floppy disk is now bound / delivered. The hiss / antagonist is seeking our astral plane.
There you are. You were gone. Cut off. I got it. Just like you wanted, right? This will help me fight the hiss.
Oh, now that I can do this. Time to yeet some things at some people. Yeet! Yeah, from behind the boxes. Hey. No. Well then. Oh! Where's the thing that's shooting me? Oh, you're up in the air. I didn't even see you up there, I'm not gonna lie. Well, that works. Stick your head up. There we go. Any loot for me? No? Well, darn. Knock it off. This Ranger. The Rangers are the Bureau's well-trained and well-armed expeditionary forces. Their hiss-corrupted counterparts are equally formidable. Prior to corruption, Rangers were trained to use a variety of weapons in order to face any threat found during AWE responses, or threshold exploration, including submachine guns, assault rifles, and automatic shotguns. Hiss Rangers utilize these weapons as well as the advanced tactics taught by Bureau instructors. Some are additionally outfitted with Bureau-made body armor. Hiss Rangers have no observed paranormal abilities beyond some being protected by a shield of dense hiss resonance. Whew. Considering the advanced training the Hiss Rangers are capable of applying to their situation, is it feasible to consider the human mind still remains intact to some degree? Or is the Hiss able to tap into this combat training and utilize it? Further observation is required. Why am I getting tired so quickly? Demolitions expert. The Bureau only allows certain highly trained individuals to handle volatile materials and weaponry. Our demolition experts are instructed in the use of explosives in dimensions with distinct physical laws, making them important assets for engineering work as well as combat situations. Hiss demolition experts are the only observed Hiss variants to wield a specially built rocket-propelled grenade that is designed to identify and track blank entities once fired, making them a threat whose termination should be prioritized in combat scenarios. I find it remarkable that the Hiss restrict usage of this weapon to the Bureau personnel who are trained specifically for its use. What does it tell us about its behavior? Can it not pass along new information to corrupted entities? Still too many unknowns. The floppy disk. It must be contained in a cell with no other loose material. This object is an 8-inch diskette containing Soviet-era nuclear launch codes. When bound, the object allows para-Lutelians to dynamically lift material and throw it a short distance. The object is currently bound to blank for research purposes. Stolen from a Soviet military base in blank by agents blank and blank from the CIA. The diskette contained launch codes to blank missiles believed to be reserved for use against blank. After being returned to America, the diskette began throwing computational hardware at members of the decoding team. An informant in the CIA tipped the Bureau off and it was requisitioned by agents the next day. Yeah, that would be awkward. I'm not gonna lie.
Emily said that the hotline can be reached through the mailroom.
There we go. Hello, Legend. How are you? Launch efficiency. Ooh, what's that mean? Energy cost or energy recovery speed. I'll keep the energy recovery speed up. Is that just coming out of the speakers now? Oh yeah, I'm doing good. I'm having fun with this game. Indeed, I'll have to give him a thank later. I'll just bomb his stream some more because that's more fun. What is this? To Montside, Willow AWE outcome. National news sites have begun publishing the story of the polar bear attack on the Alaskan town. You all know I don't like to boast, but claiming that the family was killed by migrating polar bears just desperate for food because their ecosystem is being ruined by global warming was a stroke of genius. Using current ecological concerns makes the public much less likely to blank. So another AWE behind us and the public is none the wiser. Well done everyone, it was a strong campaign and perfectly executed. This doesn't mean we can stop monitoring blank, blank, and blank for any off-message opinions, but it's looking like we're in the clear. Thomasy out. This place has seen better days, that's for sure. Marshall lockdown distinctions. Pay attention, Alberto. This is the last time I'm explaining this. Internal lockdowns are manually triggered events that lock one or all of the sectors by restricting use of the sector elevator. Effectively locking staff in their sector until the emergency is handled. They can only be lifted via the directional override and maintenance once the director is satisfied that the situation is under control. External lockdowns are a bigger deal. Nothing in or out of the whole building. It's only triggered by a code red containment breach, based on some complicated system that security and research slapped together. It can only be lifted once A, the threat has been neutralized, and B, a high clearance individual gives the system the all clear. This process is not the same as the directorial override, so stop saying so in documentation. I know it's confusing as hell. I've told Darling 100 times to change it, but they're adamant it stays the way it is. Honestly, I don't think they even know how to change it at this point. Let's just make sure our staff understand how this mess all works, okay? Marshall. And it looks like there's that stuff again. So whatever's back there, I'm not getting to. Oh. Knock it off. that works. Not sure what this room was supposed to be used for, but that's fun. Data breach. Last month, our on-site server experienced an intrusion by unauthorized users. After a thorough investigation, it was confirmed that the users only accessed a video file, which contained portions of various Dr. Darling presentations. Investigations were able to track the users through their IP addresses. The following are the confirmed identities of these users: Patrick Strutjens, Rubens Nogueira, Arto Kolomaki, Christopher Mills Bowling, Jaco Saarinen. These individuals are in breach of Bureau Code 91 and have been placed under surveillance by our external investigation team. Further action is pending. Their booties are going to be collected. Huh. I have a feeling there's probably things up there that I'll need later, but I can't get up there. I don't have the means. What's this?
You're listening to America Overnight, mystifying the airwaves for more than 29 years. Thank you for staying up with us. Ghosts. We've had many callers over the years tell us of hauntings, voices, and other phantasmagorical phenomena. Today, friend of the show, Dr. Quincy Reagan, tells his story. Quincy.
Thanks. This is something I experienced recently while staying at the Chili Pines Motel in Macon for last year's SuspiciaCon. I was in room 47.
SuspiciaCon.
The night manager, an avid listener of the program, insisted I take this particular room. Now, the manager explained that years back, the body of a man was discovered under the bed. Inside that wooden border that motel beds tend to have. And the body had been there a week, he said. Guests had stayed there, sleeping with the corpse a foot below him. They only found the body when housekeepers complained about the smell. Hauntings have been reported in room 47 ever since. I happily took the room. I fell asleep pretty quick, checking under the bed first, of course. No ghosts visited me. No chilly spots or flickering lights. But when I woke up, I found myself under the bed. It was dark and stiflingly hot. Luckily, I was able to push the mattress off and crawl out before I suffocated. The night manager was kind enough to find me another room.
Oh, there you have it, listeners. What we call ghosts take many forms. Quincy was brave enough to tell his story, and I encourage you to keep calling and writing whenever you encounter something strange, something you can't explain. Maybe you're seeing colors that we have no name for. Maybe your toaster is possessed. Remember, dear listeners, when no one else believes you, we do.
Colors we have no name
America
for?
Overnight.
Really?
We'll be right back. You're listening to America Overnight, mystifying the airwaves for more than 29 years.
Give me my loot. Huh. Guess we go back downstairs then. Ooh, I found something nice. Control point. Hey, Kisako, how are you doing, buddy? I got a new follow from the legend. Thank you very much. Oh, it's on Xbox Games Pass? I'm playing it on PlayStation. Clearance level 1.
Door.
There are several other doors in my starting area which required clearance level 1, so I have to go back and do it. There we go, the mail room is now open. Oh shit. What are you? You don't look fun. You're a boss.
Fly now. Great.
I'm gonna shoot you until you go away. It sounds like a solid plan. Go away. I said I don't want your Girl Scout cookies. I am trying to shoot it in the face. That giant projectile is coming for my face. I brought friends too. Why did they bring friends? Why do you have friends? I guess I'm supposed to have friends. Ouch. It's my booty. Oh, you have more friends. There it is. That helps. Give me this. There's one for you. Oh, flip. I didn't realize he brought so many friends. Staying out in the open with him, though, is a death trap. Okay. Yeah, no, when I see something like that, I'm just like, yeah, I'm gonna shoot it in the face repeatedly until it goes away. But throw large objects at it, that's always an option. Maybe stick a C4 to its face and run the other direction. I like all these options. But I don't think I have C4 in this game. At least I don't currently. Okay, so it just saved it right there. Okay, so I just come back to my point and go back in the mailroom again.
They can fly now.
But he can dodge stuff, and I don't like him dodging things. In fact, I don't think he likes me shooting him. Ow, fuck, I got hit by that. You idiot. No. No. Okay, so if I throw that at him at the right time, he has to drop his stuff. Oh shit. I need those health points. Fuck you. Fuck. This is sucking. I am a weak class. He does a ton of damage, so I really gotta skirt around. We're gonna test this theory.
They can fly now. Great.
Okay, so I can't hit him with projectiles when he's doing that. So that works in my favor. I like that. Get out of here. No. Yes! Oh wait, he's running away? What a douche! Come back here! You douche knuckle!
I have a feeling he'll be back.
Yeah, he probably will be back.
Let's stay focused. The hotline should be past the mailroom.
Says hotline chamber that way. But we all must know we must look for loot first. And this room is awfully dark. I wish I had a flashlight. By the looks of it, there's nothing in this room. It's just big and empty. Made just for the boss fight. I guess there's a shortcut back. Yeah, okay. Okay. No loot? No loot. Dead guy over there though. See what we got here.
Alberto Tomasi, head of comms.
Really? Tomasi's ID and it's covered in blood. Is that who that was?
The hiss got him.
Alright, take this down. Alright, take this down. The situation in Cuba has been evaluated by the relevant authorities. The mysterious illness affecting the staff at the U.S. Embassy in Havana was caused by sonic weaponry in the hands of a foreign power. Numerous personnel have damage to the inner ear, but most are expected to make a full recovery. Of course, the event also damaged their cellular walls, but you can't blame that on some stupid noise gun. Thank God no local doctors examined them first. Honestly, what are the odds an alternate item would show up inside a U.S. embassy? Talk about good luck, huh? So much easier to... Hey, are you still recording this?
Hiss elevated. Hiss elevated agents displayed abilities similar to telenality competencies observed in Bureau proletarians. Some prefer to change their targets, while others launch objects at them. Telekinetic attacks have been ineffective against the Hiss elevated, due to their own talent in the area. They do not use any weaponry except for their own paranatural capabilities. Some Hiss elevated have been seen levitating while strapped into chairs. This is likely the result of individuals being corrupted while undergoing cognitive recording and parapsychology. How are they able to use paranatural abilities? Is it possible that these individuals were bound to objects of power prior to corruption? It's also worth considering that the Hiss residents can identify and access latent paranatural abilities in the individuals it corrupts. Huh. That's not great.
The situation in Cuba has been evaluated by the relevant authorities. The mysterious illness affects...
Boot summary. A spate of disappearances was traced to a home in the city of Butte, where Bureau agencies discovered a translocated light switch cord. Bureau agents arrived at the home of a local celebrity located at blank blank, which had been connected to a total of blank disappearances in the area. Agents found no one inside. While searching a closet, an agent pulled the light switch cord and disappeared from view. Another agent was selected to pull the cord in order to replicate the event. He disappeared as well. Both agents were discovered at the oldest house blank days later, found in a sealed room by rangers exploring a new area of the house. The light switch cord in the Bolt's home closet disappeared during this incident.
The staff at the U.S. Embassy in Havana was caused by sonic weaponry in the hands of a foreign power.
Loot.
Personnel have damage to the inner ear, but most are expected to make a full recovery. Of course, the event also damaged their cellular walls, but you
Be right back, guys. I am back. Sorry for the delay. Oh, come on, game.
The hotline can't be far now.
Yeah, I think after the hotline, I'm probably gonna call it for today. I hope it's nearby. Might call it sooner if it's not nearby. I hear the phone. Hotline chamber. Well, I'm gonna say it's probably close by then. Boot supplement. According to their testimony, the agents had been transported from the Butte home to a roadside motel named the Ocean View Motel and Casino, and discovered a room key by performing a ritual. The key opened a door marked with an inverted black pyramid, which they only learned after a lengthy period of trial and error. After pulling another motel cord found inside this room, they were transported to the oldest house. The disappearances of the home's owner and the other locals of Butte have been attributed to the light switch cord. The Ocean View Motel was also known to have many doors and pathways. Since the occurrence, identical light switch cords to the one found in the Butte home have begun appearing throughout the oldest house. At the time of writing, blank light cords have been found in the oldest house, located in the blank and blank sectors. These all access the Ocean View Motel, though how exactly this thing operates is blank, but initial hypothesis center on the Butte AWE as a blank. It's really hard to read things when you just black it all out. That's nice. It's a nice picture of people riding horseback. Hotline security log. Visitors must check in. Director Trench, Bill Everett. Director Trench, Bill Everett is the custodian. Director Trench, 3 more times, Bill Everett. Director Trench, then Bill, then Carol Bishop, a custodian.
Ocean View Motel and Casino. Dream logic. The light switch cord. Door marked with the black pyramid.
This is probably puzzle time. Two. Is 3 the magic number?
Have we been here before? No. I've stayed at a lot of roadside motels across the country, on the road, on the run, under the radar. This feels like all of them, like something recognized from a dream.
Hello? Anyone here?
Well, that door is open. Nothing in here, though. Oh. This is a different room. Aha.
Key has a black pyramid on it.
It opens that door again. Okay, so that's just a loop. That's the place I want to go. Oh, you sleep well. Hopefully you have a wonderful night's sleep. You feel nice and refreshed when you wake up. I'm coming, guys. The hotline/C shell is a transmitter/bridge. Directors can call the board/long distance. Okay. I'm feeling alright. I'm a bit tired, but I'm good. But it's probably after this, I'll probably take a break for lunch. And I might play some more this evening. Maybe take a nap in the process. And what the flip is that thing? Okay. I don't know what it is, but I don't want to touch it. No, that didn't do shit. Okay. Okay. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Okay, what do you do? Run, girl, run! I got a punk raid. Punk raid? 22 viewers! What the flip is this? This is a lot of people. Is the bot still not working? The bot's still not working. Yeah, I don't know why they're not working, but hi everyone! How is everyone doing today? Yes, I love you all. It's pretty obvious. I'm just surprised. I'm surprised by all these things. Oh, I'm loving the game. I love this game. Oh, I got a new follow from Raven. Welcome to the Dragon's Den. Thank you for doing that. I don't know why. It's just like the bot was messing up last time. It's messing up this time. I don't know what's going on with the bot. I really don't. So how was the stream? What were you streaming? We can expect compulsive weekly calls? How demanding are you that you expect me to call you every week? Come on. Why?
It is a phone. It's an object of power. It doesn't connect to any typical network. A direct line to the astral plane and the board.
Thank you for the follow, Autistic Evergreen.
Under the right conditions,
welcome to the Dragon's Den.
As well.
Oh, I know. Snow is terrible. Sounds like you had fun with the Dead of Night, though.
A director needs a team. My management team. These people know the secrets of the Bureau as well as I do. Some even better. Darling, Tomasi, Salvador, Marshall. Marshall especially, my head of operations. She sees right through me. She knows I don't like relying on people. The only person you should fail is yourself. But things change when you become director.
You have a good day, punk. Don't hurt yourself when shoveling snow, and do take it easy. Yeah, I like the game.
I have it. The hotline. I can reach Trench. Well, listen to him. He feels more like an echo. An echo with important info. I need to get back to Emily.
So I just yank the whole phone and put it where? Wait, don't answer that question. People will get perverted. The hotline. Objects should be inaccessible for use except to the director. Object is a 1960s era red Bakelite telephone. The rotary dial has been replaced with a black knob of unknown purpose. The phone lays blank. The object allows the director to communicate with the blank. If used by anyone other than the director, the object will cause lethal blank. It kills people. The object is currently bound to Director Trench. The object spontaneously manifested in the director's office, placed on the desk. Director Northmore was the first known Bureau agent to use it. A battery of tests were run on the object, including blank and blank, but its origin remains unknown. Let's see. Yeah, I know, it reminds me of SCP pretty hard. I'm not gonna lie. Which is part of the reason I like it. The hotline.
Ring, ring. It's Dr. Darling calling. In 1978, a comms department intern heard the hotline ring and picked it up, going against every safety protocol in the manual. She never recovered. And the handful of witnesses required extensive memory repression therapy.
Ouch.
It is a phone. It's an object of power. It doesn't connect to any typical network. A direct line to the astral plane and the board. And my hypothesis is, under the right conditions, to other planes of existence as well. Our very own Ouija board. Only the director can answer it safely, and what he hears is kept classified.
Kind of like creepypasta. It's SCP is supposed to be a foundation which secures, contains, and protects, as is their abbreviation, from other natural entities, and oh my god, I have a lot to listen to. Other natural entities of all variety and supernatural beings. Things that will kill you in as many ways as you can think.
It took us a long time to learn how to stabilize the control points, the ley lines, the meridians of the oldest house. Darling found a way to soothe this beast. We discovered we must cleanse control points of all interference. It's my duty as the director, like Northmore before me. I couldn't manage it in my own house, at my home. I'll damn well do it here. Without the control points, the oldest house would swallow us alive. We'd be sealed inside an endless labyrinth. No one would hear our screams. If an enemy ever managed to corrupt the control points, it'd be over fast, spreading like a cancer, leaping over the fire breaks like a crown of fire. They are the weak point. Darling's right about that. He's wrong about everything else. Dangerously wrong. Suspiciously wrong. Has he been compromised?
The hotline.
I can hear the hotline ringing in my dreams, constantly ringing. Ringing so loud I can't hear the voice I'm straining to understand. Why don't I pick up? It's a secure line of communication with the board. They would tell me what I need to know. Do I fear their answers? Would they have warned me of this threat? I didn't see it coming. The traitor in our midst. A conspiracy plotted right behind me. I can't trust anyone. I must assume all my intel has been manipulated. The hotline is the only channel I can trust. Bind it, control it. The rule and the ritual with objects of power. It can't be tampered with. The lifeline to the astral plane and the board. I must seek guidance. Soon. I'll rest first. I'm so tired. Always tired now. But I must reach the hotline. I think I'm under attack. An attack of dementia, exhaustion. It's a brain cloud making me forget. The hotline. I must reach the hotline.
Management team.
A director needs a team. My management team. These people know the secrets of the Bureau as well as I do. Some even better. They have proven themselves. Darling, Tomasi, Salvador, Marshall. Marshall especially, my head of operations. She sees right through me. She knows I don't like relying on people. The only person you should fail is yourself. So I followed my own orders. Northmore hated my guts for that. But things change when you become director. You suddenly see this dark void for the horror show it truly is, filled with screaming fear we pretend to control. Sand leaks through my fingers. The roses I pruned in the garden back when I still had a family, all dead. Heat escapes my body. My thoughts are scattered. The universe keeps expanding. I can't keep up with it alone. When I forget that, things go wrong. And my team has to pick up the pieces. Damage control. To help me get out of my mess.
Jeez Louise. This is getting deep, man.
Something's coming. The whispers growing louder. The worst winter storm in Bureau history. Retribution for my sins. Our sins. This threat could destroy the Bureau. Everything I've built. Destroy me. A web spun, turning this place against me. I catch glimpses of it in the corner of my eye. It's just out of reach. Elusive. It's clever. A perverse game of hide and seek. Is this part of an attack? Obfuscating the facts. Dimming my eyes. It's hard to tell. I need answers. I haven't heard back from Darling. I fear for my friend, my closest ally. I think we made a terrible mistake all those years ago.
Hey, Val.
That thing he studies is putting us all in danger. It's my duty as director to keep the Bureau safe. It'll be difficult. What's done can't be undone. There's no easy fix. Magical thinking is a requirement for survival. Pain and suffering are mandatory. To change things, you have to break yourself. I don't know if I have the strength. I'm old and weak. I'm afraid.
That was your trip.
I can see my hands trembling. I'm losing control.
The problem with assuming you have control over such things is you generally don't.
The Ocean View Motel and Casino is a familiar friend to me. I stayed in countless motels like it while investigating AWEs across the country, back in my field agent days. Those roadside motels all bleed together like a dream. Same and not the same. Anywhere and nowhere. The Ocean View operates on dream logic, and the light
hey,
switch
Terrify.
cord leaks out to be
How you
found
doing?
in the most unexpected places.
You're not too late.
Sometimes successfully encouraged, to appear and act as a convenient lock to keep out those not trained in dreamscape navigation. Even Bureau veterans can only find one key in the motel. The key that opens the door marked with the inverted black pyramid. The rest, the many other doors, are still mysteries to us. We're all merely guests there. Even the board. Sometimes I need to visit, just to breathe easier for a while. It beats the numb, sterile...
Oh, thank you for the heart, Cherry. Purify, fly. Fly, there we go. That's it. How you been?
That's where the whiskey comes in.
The directorship. You are the director now. We expect independence/dependence. You are authority/the chosen one. The Bureau/game needs you. It's like fourth wall breaking bullshit.
People react strongly when I tell them about you. Is it too soon to tell Emily? She might be able to help.
I have a feeling this is not going to be as easy as it was coming in. Wait, what? That door was not there before. What? The flip? Because yeah, that's where I came from in the mail room. That door was definitely not there before. This is the shortcut to the director's office. The Bureau of Funding. I know there is some concern regarding our operations exceeding the annual budget. So long as we operate within the oldest house, we are obscured from scrutiny in many respects. If our budget demands are not exuberant to the point of drawing attention, then they will be granted by the U.S. Treasury without question. The FBC is just another line in another spreadsheet that some lowly accountant won't even notice. Their eyes will skip over us as if we weren't even there. The nature of the oldest house allows us certain freedoms in how we operate. Our being here is no accident. Regards, Zachariah Trench, Director of the Federal Bureau of Control. Let's go talk to our friend again. Hi. Wasn't there a level 1 lock over here somewhere? Hey, I was right. Agent Death Notifications. Dear Mr. and Miss Potts, I regret to inform you that your son, Graham Potts, was killed in active duty this past week. While the details surrounding his death are classified, I am honored to tell you that he died in the service of his country. You can be proud of his courage in the face of danger and his commitment to protecting our nation against her enemies. He will be remembered by his comrades and colleagues. I sincerely regret the pain this message will bring you. Take some solace in knowing that his sacrifice helped protect the country he loved so much. His effects will be returned to you with all speed. Sincerely yours, Howard J. Murray, Deputy Chief of Communications, Federal Bureau of Control. Oh, that's unfortunate. What kind of loot we got? Give me loot. I have loot. Loot is great. It requires level 4 clearance on that one. So that's not happening anytime soon. I believe the boardroom was down there. Yeah, there is. And then I'm gonna call it after this and go raid someone.
Did you get the hotline? I mean, how is it out there? The comms, the hiss? Sorry.
Calm down.
You made it. I'm glad.
Emily? Let's talk.
Of course.
I got the hotline. I could make out what George is saying now.
Incredible. What did he say? He talked about his management team. People who knew the Bureau's secrets. Your boss, Darling. Tomasi, but he's gone. Salvador? He's the head of security. And Marshall? Helen Marshall is head of operations. She's tough, ex-CIA. She took her Rangers and went to the research sector to secure the HRA production. She hasn't come back.
Someone who could help us. The other sectors. How do I get there?
It's impossible because of the internal lockdown. You can perform a directorial override to lift it, but that can only be done in the maintenance sector. Normally, you take the sector elevator down there. It connects all the sectors, but it won't work while the lockdown is in effect.
We already got past one lockdown. Maybe I can find a way.
Jesse, look, with no prep, no training, in this extreme situation, you are doing phenomenally well.
You don't
all
say.
All that and the hiss can't seem to affect you. I mean, I would love to run some tests on you. If you agree, that is.
That's fine.
We could find out something that would help us.
Tests? I don't know. She might find out about you.
Just tell her.
But I wouldn't mind understanding more myself. Okay. If you think it will help.
Great. I'll check the internal documentation for any lockdown bypasses. We need to get these sectors open to locate Darling and Marshall.
Yeah.
And I'll look for a way inside the maintenance sector. The sooner we find one, the sooner I reach this override.
Ooh, creepy noises. Hey, Mr. Janitor. Okay. That's a lot of red. I have ability points. The unknown caller. The board countermeasures. We are at war/hostile takeover. The Hiss is the opposing force/foreign power. We will provide countermeasures/strategy. Accept/ingest them at control points. These countermeasures/missions will benefit you. We will give resources/rewards for each completed countermeasure. Oh, it's to give me side missions now. Probably. Let's go talk to you for a bit. Don't have anything new to say.
Thanks, Emily. I'm sure I'll have more questions soon. Just let me know.
I plan to. Didn't I have a... Give me the paper. Initial impressions. Initial summary with the entity known as the Hiss has revealed various behavioral facts. Most notably, the Hiss is able to invade or corrupt control points, altered items, and even humans, radically changing their behavior. Curiously, any person wearing one of the wearable HRA devices that Dr. Darling has been distributing over the past weeks has not been affected by this corruption. The only known exception to this fact is the new director, Jesse Faden, who possesses an inherent immunity to the Hiss. This could indicate that she has already been corrupted, but her behavior is so in contrast to that of the other Hiss that I have dismissed this theory completely. My final observation comes from Miss Faden herself. She is able to cleanse material and organisms of the Hiss corruption. We tested this ability on a Hiss-corrupted entity, but unfortunately the process seems to kill the host. Perhaps the host physiologically becomes reliant on the Hiss. More work to be done. No more loot in here? Coolio.
Do you hear that? Someone's singing. Where's it coming from?
Singing. Sounds like it's coming from the
He's
elevator.
asked us to document the Hiss incantation, as she calls it.
You mean like in person?
In person, with a pencil and paper. I think she's trying to get us killed.
There we go. Astral constructs. Weapon forms. Construct shatter. I have enough resource. I made a new weapon. I don't know what shatter does. Maybe it's a shotgun. Oh, random. Oh, I see. Yes, I found new things. Oh, there's abilities. Okay. Health is over here. Energy's over there. Melee damage and launch damage. So that means the throwing of telekinetic bullshit. Continue. Cool. More launch damage. Yeah, look at that. Oh, additional weapon form slot. Cool. Only have one more point, so maybe some more energy? Let's go with more energy so I can throw more stuff. Huh. Board countermeasures. Oh, there are side quests. Take all. Huh? I can't take all. There. Using shatter. Okay. Oh, you're fine, Val. You had things to take care of. I have outfits. Just the regular clothing. I don't have any more outfits right now. Wait, does that mean I can have another gun? I can have another gun. Ooh. So yeah, could devastate groups of enemies at close range. It's a flippin' shotgun. Projectile spread. So more accurate and rate of fire. Let's go with the spread. More energy. No, I'm fine with what I have. Deconstruct the weaker ones. There we go. It gives me resources back. Okay. Okay. Lots of missions. So how do I change my weapon?
Pope wants us to get a field lab set up as soon as possible.
What?
And where am I even going?
Equipment from the research sector until the internal lockdown is lifted.
And see what you can find around here. Computers, documents, any measuring devices you can find. Helping Pope is a sure
The elevator?
Time to work. Meet me in the maintenance.
Hey, Artie. Ah. Well, as I said though, I'm taking a break for lunch. I'll probably play some more this evening. However, we must find someone to raid. A raid must happen. Oh, I know who I'm raiding. Because it's going to be funny. It's going to be real funny. Hope everyone's enjoyed the stream. I've had a great time. I will. Hopefully your day goes well. Why does it say 0 viewers? Why? Oh, Twitch is buggy. Well, yeah, the bot kind of showed that. Okay, everyone, raid away!